How's it going, everybody? We got an early look at today's blog for you. This one is called The Hand That Pulls the Strings. Before we get into that, though, I have an opportunity that I want to extend to you guys, but I'm not sure how you'll take it. I'm not sure if it's something that we're all actually interested in doing, and I have a weird feeling about it, but I want to be fully transparent with you. The kind of transparency Scopely wishes that they could have. There are some big opportunities for sponsorships. I'm currently doing a sponsorship for Realms of Pixel. And there's like a lot of money to be made here. And I've always wanted to do more giveaways. Like when we did those small Marvel Strike Force resource giveaways, which I hope they continue doing. It's really fun. I enjoy doing that. I want to do more of that and on a bigger scale. So there are these streaming sponsorships that I can take. And the more we all participate, the more money it'll make. And what I'm thinking is, look, I got 3 big kids to feed. I take 50% and I give 50% to you guys. But I don't want you to take my word for it. I kind of already sneakily started this. This is something that's been in the back of my head for a while now. And so last month, I actually took a sponsorship from Marvel Strike Force. And it made $280. So from that $280, I'm going to be doing a $140 giveaway as soon as this gets paid out. It takes a month to be paid out after. You can see May 14th is when it's expected to be paid out. I'm going to be doing a $140 giveaway then. We'll talk about it in chat if you guys want to do like $20 bundles or $50 bundles. It'll have to be done through PayPal, or if you're Canadian, an e-transfer, I could do that. It's no problem. And hopefully you'll use it for something fun, whether it be in-game or whatever you want to do with it, right? I think that could be pretty cool. So this is something that I'm kind of interested in doing. Maybe once a patch, if people want to use that money to get a new character, to get a strike pass, to help them gear 20, go see a movie with the family, like whatever you guys want to do with it, that's completely up to you. But I thought this could be a cool opportunity to give back while also trying out some new games and having some fun. You can see Realms of Pixels has already pulled in 200. The more people that download this game and play, I think it's up to chapter 6, like level 65, that number is going to go really high. And we could do a lot of giveaways. So if you're interested in being part of the giveaways, guys, please download using this QR code. Play the game if you want. Full disclosure, it is a very suggestive game with huge sort of nostalgia vibes to your Final Fantasy / like Grandy experiences when you were a kid on the old PlayStation. I'm having a lot of fun with it. I'm going to be playing it every day on stream for about an hour going forward until this is done. And if you do take part in this, send me a picture of your account ID. And then what we're going to do with that is I'm going to put everyone in a raffle, or we're going to play marbles. We're going to do something like that on stream. And I think that could be really, really fun. I don't know, like, to me, this is a no-brainer. But for some reason, I'm also worried people may take this the wrong way. So let me know in the comment section if I'm crazy or if this is an okay idea, or, you know, let me get all the contrarian thoughts out of the way. Because I don't want to do something that is perceived as scummy, but I do want to give back. Does that make sense? Anyway, you guys let me know. Weekly blog, The Hand That Pulls the Strings. Greetings, Commanders. Here's your battle plan for April 26th through May 2nd. April 28th, Daredevil Modern Strike Pass. Good, raid character, shaped up to be a pretty good war team, and if he dies, the team falls to pieces. And because he's that pre-taunt, you need him to be pretty big. Command Center Silver Coat, we'll see what that's about. Red Justice, and the Old Man Logan trial returns. Look, I am happy that he's back, but he should be a permanent event by now. It's kind of crazy that him and Shadow King aren't permanent because of kind of the mandatory nature of their characters. So, Green Goblin was like a great, War and Crucible character, for sure. If you didn't have him, that hurt. If you don't have Old Man Logan, you can't do the mutant raids. If you don't have Old Man Logan, you can't unlock Shadow King. And if you don't have Shadow King, you can't do Battle World. I know that you can extra build other characters, do lower difficulties, and still kind of scrape by, but that's not enough. There needs to be a better catch-up path for players that weren't here when these characters were first introduced. These characters need to be made permanent. I have no idea what the holdup is on that. It's inexcusable if it's just we haven't got to it yet. Unless there's some sort of deep-seated coding issue, it's ridiculous that at the very least Old Man Logan isn't a permanent event yet. Anyway, Victoria Hand becomes available on May 1st. Thunderbolt Showcase Classified begins. Okay, so if she's out on May 1st, and this pays out on May 14th, it'll probably be the second character for the Thunderbolts team that we do these giveaways for. That could be kind of cool. I like that idea. All right. Keep an eye out for inbox messages alerting you to character availability for Peggy Carter, Falcon Joaquin, and Patriot to the Bumps and Elite store, not to the Battle World store. They normally clarify if it's going to the Battle World store, which is kind of the spot these new characters go before they become fully farmable in whatever shop they're going to go to. That's kind of concerning because I know a lot of people are banking on building these characters up for the Professor X saga. So hopefully this is just an omission and they will be at least in the Battle World store for people to start picking up. Alright, Age of Annihilus, Chapter 1. Annihilation is coming for Nexus Earth, and the only thing standing in its way is the Commanders of Strike. Annihilus' war against the multiverse kicks off soon with the beginning of the Age of Annihilus, Chapter 1, on May 5th. A new age for Marvel Strike Force launches with Annihilus, so if you haven't already, make sure you check out our recent blogs to read up on ages and chapters, easing the number of character unlocks, streamlined currencies, simple impactful events, and much more. I didn't get to go over this blog yet. Depending how long this video runs, maybe we'll jump in and kind of piggyback off that. But there's a lot of cool stuff coming that I'm really excited about from Marvel Strike Force. The first leg of Chapter 1 is outlined in this blog, so don't miss a minute and get ready for a new, unforgettable age of Marvel Strike Force. Victoria Hand infiltrating battle soon. Pull the strings of victory for the Thunderbolts in Bio Raid Lanes with Victoria Hand enters the fray on May 1st. Operate with impunity by utilizing a charge mechanic that heals and generates ability energy for Thunderbolts allies in raids. Okay. She's going to be a regular character unlock, because of course she is. She's not super special. I don't think unlocking her and using her with Taskmaster and Ghost is going to automatically solve the bio raids. It's probably not going to be until the last Thunderbolt member is unleashed, kind of the same way with Hitmonkey, right? Until Hitmonkey came out, we weren't exactly walking through the skill raids. So this is not a character that I would dump my cores into unless there's some sort of event for coring while she's coming out. She's a character that I would wait on. I made the mistake of coring Daredevil Modern when I absolutely did not have to at all. So I would kind of chill on this one. She's not exactly going to be game-changing in any other game modes. She's really slow. She's the healer on the team. So take that for what you will. I could be proven wrong, and we might see some great use for her as a plug-and-play character. But, you know, that remains to be seen. All right, Classified. Enter the Age of Annihilus with the Chapter 1, Episode 1 story, Classified. Join the Thunderbolts as they investigate a mysterious new terrorist group that has otherworldly plans for Nexus Earth that begins an explosive confrontation with Strike commanders. Level 25 and above are encouraged to join this mission, where you'll gain access to important resources that assist in powering up the Thunderbolts team. Victoria Hand's showcase is up first, so review the below requirements to maximize rewards. So it's the same as every other showcase, guys. There's going to be a free chapter. There'll be gold orbs and training orbs on the last part of Chapter 1. Chapter 1, Showcase 1, and then Showcase 2, Chapter 1, that'll be the training materials. So, and then 5, 6, 7 stars to get the other nodes rewards, which until they put Gear Tier 20 on those, by the way, I don't know who they're fooling. Nobody's wailing out for these teams to get 50,000 purple ISO. Kind of crazy, right? Let's see, did they get out of here? Make enemies disappear during each mission to gather first-time rewards, gold, training orbs, shop credits. Which shop credits? Is this the new Intel shop? Okay, hold your roll, because maybe now we're talking. Teal and Crimson Gear, T2 and T3 Ions, T3 ISO 8 credits, and select character shards. I mean, this is always the best part for newer players, is the character shards that are in the sort of the first chapter of each showcase where they're letting you use kind of AI characters. So we'll see what kind of characters. Probably it's going to be Taskmaster, it's going to be Ghost. We'll see who else they throw in there. It'll probably be like Red Guardian, Black Widow, which is not bad, because that helps you for the Training Day Flash event that pops up whenever it feels like it. So that's kind of cool. Complete them all to avoid missing out on these valuable resources. Be on the lookout for the start of Victoria Hand's showcase on May 1st, 2 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Why isn't it PST? Why did they change it? I'm so confused. Pacific Daylight Time? Is that what it is? I'm Canadian and I'm a truck driver, okay? You can't keep changing acronyms on me. Psychic Cataclysm. Time and space are in immediate danger again, so we're calling on our top commanders for a big mission. This is a great opportunity if you've completed or are working your way through the Professor Xavier saga, as you'll need Gear Tier 20 characters to walk away with the reward, a costume for Professor X. Here are the mission details. Kraken Appreciation Event, okay? You will need Gear Tier 20 characters to walk away with the reward, a costume for Professor X. This is a vanity event. I know a lot of people are going to be upset about this. I cannot be upset about a vanity costume for Professor X. I just can't be. Here are the mission details. Your mission, earn the highest run score. Take on all 11 missions and aim for the highest run score you can achieve. You'll have unlimited attempts and only your best performance being recorded. Need a fresh start? You can cancel and restart your run at any time without affecting your score. Requirements. Psychic Cataclysm requires the best of your roster. 5 characters in Gear Tier 20. And while Professor Xavier isn't required, the Omega level Psychic Mutant and his mind-bending powers will have undeniable results on this mission. Difficulties and mods. Choose from 16 difficulties, which not only increase the difficulty of your enemies, but earn you more points. You also have a limited number of combat modifiers at your disposal, which can bolster enemies and or hinder your team, while also rewarding you with additional points. Rewards. The cream of the crop, who rise to the top of the Psychic Cataclysm leaderboard, will enjoy the eye-turning Professor Xavier Dark costume. It's where he's in red, I guess. Psychic Cataclysm opens on May 5th at 2 p.m., so power up your troops and prepare to move up. I'll have a little bit of beef with this, okay? Let's... The whole gating new PvE content conversation, this leads into that, right? If these are the exact same nodes as the Temporal Cataclysm, then I just don't care. If these are brand new nodes, then what I think would be a much cooler way to go about this is you require 5 characters of Gear Tier 20 for the last 5 nodes, the last 3 nodes, the last node, maybe the last 2 nodes, and you make it so like Professor X, he is required, right? Like, there's a better way to go about this so people can play the content but are guaranteed not to win the leaderboard kind of thing. At least that's for my money. If it's new content, new nodes, that would be the smarter way to go about it. Though I guess they could just rerun this event in the future, right? Maybe 6 months from now they rerun this event. There's ways to go about this. The communication here I think sucks, as it always does. Listen, if they are going to rerun it, a line just right here that says we'll be rerunning the Psychic Cataclysm once more players have unlocked Professor X. You know, maybe we'll do it twice a year or something like just something. If they plan on. If they don't, then I guess don't do that, right? But there's better ways to go about this for sure. I can just see it now. All the other content creators, gated PvE content. Yeah, okay, but I don't know. I'm kind of tired of being mad. I'm tired of being mad all the time. Friday free claim. Do you know one of the best parts about Friday? Knowing that there's a free claim on the web waiting for you. That's right. Head to the web to claim Friday's free claim, which is available from now until tomorrow, April 26th at 2 p.m. 500 monkey business milestone points and 1,000 XM badges. Boring. I mean, listen, aren't we getting this every single day anyway? Same with this. Every Friday, Scopely, listen to me, okay? You're not going to break the game. Every Friday, 5 character shards for new character. There's no reason not to give 5 hit monkey shards here. There's just not. There's just no reason to be that stingy. It doesn't exist. Live Ops team, it doesn't exist. It's not going to break the game. If it gets 1 player Hitmonkey unlocked sooner, or it gets 1 player an extra star level at Hitmonkey sooner, that doesn't matter, guys. 5 Hitmonkey shards is like such a small ask. Give us a reason to go to that web store on Fridays with a smile on our face instead of just business as usual. Kind of ridiculous. All right, Twitch drops. Get extra rewards just by watching your favorite MSF streamer. That's me, while we play a different game. But that's okay, because then we get to give you guys money. Maybe spend a Marvel Strike Force. Maybe go spend it on your family. Whatever you guys want to do. Need help linking your account? Check our previous blog for a quick setup guide. So 30 minutes will get you 100 Ghost Shards, 1 hour 100 Taskmaster Shards, 1 hour 30 minutes, a 7 Red Stars Ghost, 2 hours 7 Red Stars Taskmaster, 3 hours L4 training modules, and 4 hours 5 Victoria Hand Shards. So new character shards for watching for 4 hours. I'm sure that's not going to cause anybody to get mad at all. I'm sure this should have been up here. Maybe you could put this down. I don't know. Anyway, it's fine. Come hang out. We're going to do some not charity stuff, giveaway stuff, and that should be a lot of fun. God. Oh, God. Okay. This week's events. Command Center, the Silver Code. Score points and power up with this event. Start date, April 28th. Daily objectives. Play raid battles and spend raid credits. Oof. There better be a hard limit on this. I hate hoarding events. All right, earn teal gear raid orbs, earn armory 20 orb fragments, open armory 20 orbs, and defeat bio or skill chaotic storm raid bosses. Rewards, silver sable shards, so this is going to be her free-to-play unlock, gold, and trading modules. No leaderboard. Okay. I'm kind of scared. I know we normally don't get leaderboard after leaderboard, week after week. I kind of wanted it this time so that people would be getting their bio leaderboard for Professor X characters with lots of time to spare. I guess that's not going to be the case. I'm not sure if this is the exact same event as the one that's currently in game. The one in game was like, hey, open up to armory 20 orbs. And that was the limit. You hit the limit right away. And no, this is not that. No, this is not that. Because that was like the super deal event or whatever the hell that is. I hope there's a hard limit here. It's stupid if there's not a hard limit. This isn't the command center. There's a daily objective to spend raid credits. Okay, so there's going to be a limit on that. There's a weekly objective to open up Armory 20 orbs. I hope there's a limit on that. We'll see how this goes. I don't like the idea of hoarding coming back to the game, especially when it comes to like opening your Armory 20 orbs. That sounds yucky to me. All right, Red Justice, team up with your alliance raids for some sweet rewards. Defeat raid bosses in the Chaotic Storm. Okay, we've been skipping raid bosses because there's just no value as far as hitting 100% goes. This is interesting. Earn points in the Chaotic Storm raids and earn bonus points for using the Vigilante team. Rewards. Daredevil Modern Shards, so more shards for him. Armory 20 Orb Fragments and Crimson Skill Gear. That Armory 20 Orb Fragments has been what is missing in a lot of our events. We'll see if this is free-to-play obtainable. Scotty will get the math done for us. We'll talk about this on Sunday. I'm assuming there's going to be some charts because they said Alliance events are going to be maintaining the same milestone tab. So we'll see how that goes. Kind of an interesting blog. Really interesting blog. I'm excited to get more Armory 20 stuff. I'm super not excited if this is going to be like old school hoarding where you get rewarded for not opening any of those. I'm excited to see people get mad about this. But I'm really excited to do giveaways. That's going to be more fun. It's insane that we don't have 5 Hitmonkey shards. We're doing it a little too long, didn't read. People are going to get mad about this. Scopely, you want to get ahead of this right now? Say you're going to run it again in 6 months. Let people do the first half of the event if there is new PvE content. If this is just a rerun Temporal Cataclysm, do your thing, Chicken Wing. Nobody cares, right? It's fine. All right. And then we have Showcase coming back, and that's that. All right, guys. Let me know what you think about this blog. Let me know what you think about my idea on how to do giveaways, which I think we could get a lot of people a lot of money. Kind of cool. I don't know. Maybe I'm crazy. Let me know. For now, though, stay happy, stay healthy, have yourselves a wonderful day, and I'll talk to you guys in the next video. Bye-bye.